And girls, it's Fabulous Friday and we're welcoming the month of May. Today it's May 1st. So let's look through the day. It's a lighter day and we hope that you find time to just catch up on some work that maybe you missed and continuing some of that science work from yesterday. So let's look what today looks like. Today's my last day posting the Heathcote Art Poetry and Festival link. So remember, you can always go to the Heathcote Gateway to do this, but this will be the last day that I am posting it on the blog for you to review. Okay, so boys and girls, we're starting to definitely get better at planning our days between that 9 to 3 school day. There are some that are still trying to plan this. So remember, just look at the blog post, look at my morning message, and really try to plan out those days and see how can you fit the assignments and the breaks during this 9 to 3 slot. Okay, so let's see what we have today. Remember to go to your special websites by clicking on here. Mrs. Dom and Mr. Losa have been commenting on your e-learning slideshows every day, so that's a good way to see if you, by accident, if you missed an assignment or you couldn't get to assignment. So please check those, and then I'm going to be looking over the weekend with a recap of all the assignments if you're missing any. Remember, you have to complete most of the assignments for participation. So please make sure that you're looking at those comments and replying to Mrs. Dom and Mrs. Jolosa during the week. Okay, so if you have any questions, your Padlet's here, or you could just email me. I think some of you are getting used to the email, so that's also nice. Your Zoom schedule for today. Mr. Weber has instrumental 10:30 to 10:45, and then we're going to go into our book club in our breakout rooms by, I have 11 to 12, but I think we're going to do about a half hour. So just plan to have that block, but I think we can do everything we need to do in about 30 minutes. And we're going to jump from book club to book club. I'm hoping to visit all 4 book clubs. And I'll go over that when we meet. So check your link. I emailed you the link, and I also updated our Zoom chart by adding the link in there too in your social studies folder. So you have it in 2 places. So just make sure that you log on by 10:50 so I can get you settled. So if there is any confusion where the link is, you can contact me before that 11 o'clock start. Because once I'm jumping around from room to room, I won't be looking at my emails because I'm going to be working with you. So I won't be able to answer any emails if you're having trouble getting in during that time. Okay, so Senior has your Gimkit game, which is optional, but it's at 2 to 2:15, and I know a lot of you like to do that. So look for that at 2 o'clock. Okay, so today for our book clubs, Miss Mangan gives you really good tips about what it looks like to have a book club conversation virtually. Okay, so we're going to be doing it through Zoom. Some people might be doing this through FaceTime at other times, but she gives you a lot of great pointers about how does this look like? What do you listen for? How do you listen to others? So it looks a little bit, it feels a little bit differently because it's virtual, but you shouldn't be laying down in your bed or especially when you're Zooming. You have to remember that we're looking at each other and we're having a conversation. So you need to have a place and be ready for that. So she goes through all of that. Also, I put this slideshow in your reading folder to also help you if you need to help each other and remind each other about your role as a book club member. Okay, your spelling is due today, so remember, do that writing sort today and then click all the boxes and then submit all. Okay, math. Mrs. Luciano in this video goes over how to go to your IXL account through Scarsdale, and she repeats it quite often because a lot of students will still go through a separate private account. So please listen carefully to her steps. It's about 7 minutes long, and Mr. Cassell already did this lesson with us, but today you're going to actually complete some assignments. So you can go to Heathcote Gateway to go to IXL, and today you're going to do G, which is multiplication fluency, 1 to 4, and BB, units of measurement number 19. Now you do have to watch this video because Miss Luciano goes through it. So don't just read this. You'll be really confused. Watch the 7-minute video and then you'll know what to do for today's math work. We've heard a lot of students in third grade are on Liberty Science Center, and we heard such great things. Now, this is Facebook Live, so if your parents have Facebook, you can do this. I know Thursday night around 6:30 there was a interactive live activities, and every Friday at 11:30 there's live activities. So I'm not sure if we'll be done with our Zoom by then, but check it out. Mrs. Boyer goes through all the different interactive activities that you can do. So even if you can't make the ones that are scheduled, they are posted and you can watch some of the videos. So have fun learning about this new fun science interaction that you can do. Your weather and climate part 3 is due today. You had 2 days to do this. So remember, maybe yesterday you watched Mystery Dog and did maybe 1 or 2 maps, or maybe did the 3, and now you need to post on Seesaw. Remember, on Seesaw we want to see your maps. Okay, what did you learn? What other questions do you have? Let's really hear what you learned from this activity. It was a 2-day activity, so we really want you to think deeply about this activity. And we hope you enjoyed it. And then we had some fun talking about this, but Miss Luciano's husband, if you don't know, his name is Doug. So we have a mystery Doug that shows up in this little quick video that Miss Luciano made. So have fun with that and see what you think. Okay, here's another smart fact that you can go over. And today, this is your final checklist for just Friday. Okay, so remember, look back at your comments on the e-learning slideshow to see if you're missing any work from the week, because once we go to the next week, we're going to have more. So you really want to catch up on all your work if you're missing, and we've been talking to you about it each week and pulling you in small groups so you know what you need to do. But your Words Their Way is due today. Remember, you're still reading for 30 minutes. We're making plans with our book club meeting, but we're going to have our actual Zoom meeting on Friday. This is at 11, which is today. And on our guideline chart, we said face-to-face book time. That's today. Remember your reflex math. We're working on 3 green dots, so push yourself to finish this. A lot of us are 100% fluent, so keep pushing yourself because now we're moving to IXL and we're going to have more math activities similar to reflex math. Okay, also watch the tutorial on IXL. And remember to connect to Scarsdale Schools. It needs to be a Scarsdale account, and you're going to be completing these activities. Also, your Mystery Doug video, and finish the 2-day activity and upload to Seesaw, and then check out the science trivia for the Liberty Science Center fun. Okay, boys and girls, have a wonderful day. Remember, you have instrumental, and then we're going to meet at book clubs. So please sign on early because I won't be able to problem solve with you when I'm going to the breakout rooms and listening to all my different conversations of book clubs. Be prepared. Come with paper. Come with your notes. Come and I'll let you know who the screen share is and just different roles in the book club until we get settled and do a rotation system. Okay, boys and girls, see you soon at 11.